Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm up early again, another coffee session here in Seattle. Ah, that tastes good. Here's the painting I did last night. It actually looks really good right now. You know, it looks a lot better when it dries and then the wetness kind of leaves from it. I really enjoyed this one. I didn't know what to do in the foreground, so I put this dead tree here, and it gave it a little more perspective there. I put my rocks in the front again. Came out pretty good. I think I'm gonna probably put some eventually put some flowers on here. All right, I'm gonna do a quick painting this morning. I'll probably do a pop art, some pop art with the outlining in black and stuff. So I'm still debating what I'm gonna do, but I went and took some pictures at Fred Meyer at different types of flowers. So trying to help get some ideas. This one I like. There's this. I got a bunch of different pictures, so it's hopefully it helps with the colors. I can't remember what this one was called. The card is blurry there, but it's I think it's a petunia. I'm not sure. Dahlia. But anyway, I went and got some ideas for different flowers yesterday. Just taking pictures at Fred Meyer. I walked through their whole flower section. I've never painted flowers, in my uh, painting career. It's always been landscapes. So this is really becoming fun for me. The vase and the flowers. I like doing my vases kind of like. I try and make my vase kind of looking like a French type pottery. All right, let's get started. I'm gonna do more of one that's kind of like pop art though, like this. Something like this. It's pretty cool where you outline the edge, everything with black. You don't have to use black. You could use like purple. Maybe I'll do that today. I'll use different colors uh, on the edge. So if I have red here, maybe I'll use purple. Yellow, maybe I'll use green. Yeah, I got some green. I can outline the leaves with green instead of black. Let's try that, see what happens. All right, I like to experiment, so I'm up early, so that's an experiment right there. Let me get my chat going. I don't know who's going to be up this early, though, unless you're in Europe. Let's see. Live. There we go. Bonnie's here. Petunia. Ruben's here. Right on. you gave yourself a name there, the insane guy. Right on. Good morning. Good morning. I'm having coffee. I'm not ready to be intoxicated. I just got up. All right. Let's do some. I think I'm gonna do some pop art. Something easy on the brain today. Yeah, that landscape I did last night, I really liked it. I didn't like it while I was doing it. I was having a problem until I put that tree in there. Then it kind of all came together because I didn't want to cover all this with like a tree, like an evergreen tree would have just take covered all this up. So I decided to put just a dead tree in there. And after it dried, these things look a lot better after it dries. The Because last night it was still looking wet. For some reason, when it dries the next day, it looks a little better than it does on the camera while it's wet. I'm gonna try this stuff again. I've been having little issues with it because it's really creamy paint. This paint is like, I mean, it's really creamy, and it doesn't seem to work like Liquitex or Artist Loft. But we're gonna give it another try. I got all these different colors, so. This one's already an orange. What I do like about the white, it's really opaque, so it covers really good. You can have like a dark blue down here and put the white over it. It covers over the white. This this is ultramarine blue, but it says it's transparent, so it's not going to be as opaque as the white, but that's all right. You're going to mix it down anyway, so. The yellow says it's opaque, so that means this one's not as creamy, so this one seems to be like normal. Maybe if I bring these things up to a warmer temperature, they might work better. Yeah, so today I've got to go play a gig it's 4th of July here in America. And we got a special gig we're playing today for the 4th of July here in Seattle. Lisa and I, we got a Rick and Lisa Seattle duo. We do a lot of cover tunes. We probably know like over 1,000 songs now. We're always busy trying to learn new songs. We have some originals. I've had trouble with my originals. I'll put an original song on YouTube and then I'll get a copyright on my own song. I don't get it. I think they need to figure out their copyright laws are kind of absurd. All right, I'm ready. Sorry about that. Let me, I'm going to do a background first. Start with some undertone. I think I'll do a light blue today. Light blue. Very light blue. Hopefully everybody's doing good. We've already got people the last couple days, they're already doing fireworks here in Seattle. I heard them going off at midnight. Look at this. Look at this background already. That looks good. Cool. Nice background. We'll cover it all up. I don't know what kind of table I'm going to have in here today. I think I'm going to do a simple table, like straight across, maybe at an angle. A big one. Let's do it this way. Yeah, so I can put a shadow over here. Maybe I'll do this kind of vase today. Yeah, we'll do more of like a triangle vase. Wooden table. Yeah, we do the stones. We do, you got to go check out our channel, Ruben. We do, I think that's one of our most watched videos. We do a Stones song, dun 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 dun. That one, like she comes in colors everywhere. She combs her hair, she's like a rainbow. Yeah, we got a lot of views on that one. All right, there's my table. I'm gonna darken up this one side right off the bat. This will be my shady side over here. We'll put a few knots in the wood. Put some knots in the wood here. That looks good. Let me lower this down a little. Boom. There All right, so my pot, I think I want to do the. I don't know. I kind of like the round one, so I'm gonna do a round one. I changed my mind. So all my stuff's gonna end up getting outlined eventually. I'm just gonna put a red vase in here real quick, kind of like maybe this angled this way. There we go, something like that. Kind of like uh, not so perfect shape, you know. Something like that. All right, let me do the flowers now. So I got a small, round here. I guess I'll give it a try. Oh, I don't want to use the. I don't want to use the liquid black yet. I'm going to use regular black first. So, let's see. I'm going to try and do all the flowers first, and then I'll put the color in after I get them outlined. It's going to be a pop art. There's going to be a black line around the vase and table, everything. So, uh, there we go. That looks pretty cool. I'm just trying to do an easy one this morning. Just to get something going today. 2 flowers only. I'll put one down here later. I think that's going to be it. All right, well. Bonnie's in the house. All right. This is going to end up being a really bright red pot. I'm trying out this new paint, so it's still a little wet, but let me get started. My yellow's kind of transparent, so I might have to do the yellow a couple times here. This is really easy art, but I sold a few of these at the show last Saturday. There's a lot of people that like this style of art. And it's like, it's not that hard to do. It's really fun too. It's like, do 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 do. Now I got that Rolling Stones song in my head. So I went to Fred Meyer's the other day and took a bunch of pictures of flowers, man. They almost all their flowers. Everybody got their coffee? Good morning, everyone. It's early here in Seattle. It's 5 o'clock. Bonnie, I don't know, you missed the landscape last night. I did this one. I guess you were already in bed. I like this tree on the side. Came out pretty good. That was a fun one to do. Let's put some green in my leaves here. Fourth of July. I I know this looks simple, but I'm going to show you what I do to make it look more, it'll look more like fine art by the time I'm done. I'm going to put multiple colors in all these colors. Uh, Look at that. Look at that. It's like French pottery right there. No, we're not playing that like that. We're playing at a hospital. Not a hospital, but uh, our gig is at, it's called Aegis. It's where people, assisted living people, but they have a big party for them. These people get treated like gold over there because I mean I bet they're paying 5,000 a month to live there. I bet or more. Everything is like given to them on a silver platter over there. All right, this is looking pretty good. Do 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 do. Let's put a shadow in there. Let's put the shadow. So today on my shadow, I'm going to use maybe 80% black because I'm going to outline this in black. But I don't want the line to disappear, so this is more like a dark gray for the shadow. That way when I put the black on it, the black still kind of shows up. It's the little things in life. Look at that shadow. Wow. That looks awesome. Put a shadow under this lip. Yeah. So if you do flowers like this, it's good. Let's put some different tones in your color. So on the yellow, I'll use yellow ochre. I'll just grab some yellow ochre now on the one side and make half of this flower yellow ochre. And you get two different tones in there. I'm going to hit the yellow again because the yellow the yellow I have is transparent, so it doesn't cover as well. Just kind of run some more yellow in there. I'm going to go over the lines again with a fluid black. This I'm going to hit with a red on one side. The other side's an orange. Wow. I only put two flowers in there. I can't believe it. Well, I wanted this one to go fast because I'm going to make breakfast. Make some breakfast after this painting. So I'm going to put a flower down here, I decided. I'll just paint this one in, I guess. Then I'll outline this one after I'm done. There we go. That actually looks pretty cool. I think I should put maybe some kind of design on this pottery. I want this to be a lot darker, the rim. There we go. Do 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 do. All right, all right. Let me get my liquid black. So these are really fun to paint. I use this fluid black for the lines now. You just got to put a little bit in a can. You don't need much of this black. It really flows good. I'm going to use a big brush on my lines now. And you just kind of come back in here and outline everything. I'm not done with those petals yet. There's more to do. It's gonna, I'm gonna highlight those and shade them a little more. It's gonna look really cool when I'm done. See how cool that looks now? It's not done yet because I'm gonna put some light on this side and shadows on the other side. But there's different ways you can do this type of painting. I've put the colors up uh, first before like this and then did the lines, or you could do the lines first like I did, just fill them in. It's almost like coloring, like a coloring book. But you don't have to be so perfect with the lines. Let your brush kind of flow, you know, like around. Uh, it's hard to say. This brush is kind of hard. I got that line or an angle brush that works really good for making stems and stuff. Okay, that's all that. Let me do the pot now. The pot, uh, There we go. You don't really have to be careful with your lines because you want it to look. You don't want it to look perfect like a computer image. You want it to look like uh, a person did it. You know. Do do do. Now I can put another one out. And now that I got my pot done, I can put a stem out here now, like coming out and then up over the top of the pot. We'll put a leaf out here, maybe one right here, and we'll put one over here as well. Another flower, another leaf. So we'll have more green leaves here. And then I'm going to put a stem on this flower here with a couple leaves on it. So now I got to paint all these green. While that's drying, I'll put the highlights on my flowers now. This is a pretty good painting for the morning. There's not much, you don't have to think about this painting. You just throw your flowers up there and your leaves and kind of fill it in. It's like a no-brainer. Wow, that's looking good. Yeah, I don't like, I mean, it can do some amazing things though. This is where you can get creative and really get your brush to flow in here. And you might be able to put some designs inside the flowers if you want to get creative. I'm just going to put kind of just regular light hitting where I think the light's hitting. You could see when you add the white how much it adds a lot to the painting. Wow. That looks really cool so far. I'm not done because I come back and I do something in the around the flowers here like this around the whole painting. This is coming out pretty good. Pop art. Pop flowers. Let's see if I can put green in here yet. It's still wet, but there you go. Now you can kind of get a sense of what it's going to look like. I'm going to put like dark green inside the pot here. Just some green color in there. Ba-da-ba. I really like this. It's looking good. Ed's in the house. How you doing, Ed? Started off with an easy painting today. I like these easy ones sometimes. All right. Now it's time for my angle brush. We got to highlight all these uh, stems now with white. Ah, pretty good. Three flowers in there. All right, I think that's about all I need. Cool. All right, let me do the outside now. Try some of my creamy white. This paint is so creamy, it's unbelievable. Sennelier. This white is kind of cool looking. It'll end up looking like clouds, I think, on this blue background. Yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast after this one. I made pancakes yesterday. Those were pretty good. Pancakes with some eggs. The great American breakfast. Wow. Rocket Raccoon? You mean Ricky Raccoon? Rocky Raccoon. Rocky, yeah. From the Beatles. We sing that one, me and Lisa. Took me about a couple years to finally be able to sing that one. Well, we started out, Lisa and I, like 4 years ago. We were never singers because we were like guitar players, heavy on guitar. And then we decided, well, we're gonna become singers, and we trained our voices for 4 years. And I had a hard time singing Rocky Raccoon because it was a little higher. But I picked up over 4 years. I picked up a whole step and a half on my voice as far as the range, you know. So now I can actually sing that song. The Paul McCartney songs I had a hard time with at first. All the John Lennon songs were I could do, and George Harrison's because they sing a little lower than Paul did. It's turning out pretty good. Not bad for a morning painting. Boo. So we got what, red, yellow. I got some transparent white here, or blue. I think I'm going to try it. Little lighter. Little lighter. There we go. Light blue. All right, guys, I think I'm done with this. I think I'm done. Good enough. I'm going to have some breakfast now. Look at that. I'm going to put a sketch on it. Let's see what it looks like in a sketch. 8mm. I try and take pictures of the screenshots, but they come out blurry when I open it up in my photos. Because I don't think YouTube wants you to take screenshots. I don't know. Let me put pop on this. Look at those colors. because I think it shakes when all right, look, I got 4 likes on this pop art. That's pretty awesome. Thanks, everybody. I should put a bumblebee in there. Yeah, I'll probably do it later. I'll put like maybe one up here, and put a bumblebee here and here. Like yeah, that'd look cool. Ladybug, there we go. Wow, right on top of this leaf here. A big red ladybug. Yeah. All right. Maybe down on I could put a couple of them. One in the shadow here, one up here, bumblebee up there. Yep. Good idea, Bonnie. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'll probably do that after breakfast, and then when I start my next painting, I'll show you how it came out. Cool. All right, I'm off to breakfast, guys. I'm gonna do I'll probably do a different one after breakfast. I did this one because it's easier in the morning. This is an easy one. All right, we'll see you in about 20 minutes if you guys are around. What is today? 4th of July. I bet everybody's off today. I know I'm off. Well, I got a jam, but all right, guys, we'll see you in a bit. Thanks for stopping in this morning.